Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the light heavyweight bout between Negumereanu versus Villanueva. Ike Villanueva. And I'm gonna say off the bat, this is a low confident pick, not because Villanueva is such a great fighter or Negumereanu that is so even this and that. It's just for the fact that Negumereanu in his last fight showed a style where he's gonna fight kind of similar to what, give Ike Villanueva the best chance he can to get a victory. He's gonna stand, he's gonna bang, he's gonna eat some shots, he's gonna give some shots. And that's a style that gives Villanueva a very good chance to win. But all that being said, I can't lean to Villanueva. Even if I factor his career outside of UFC, which was not that great as far as relative competition, like pretty much mediocre competition. I think at one point he was like a middleweight, welterweight. Well, I say middleweight. He was a middleweight. Decent size, not the greatest size middleweight. And then he could just basically just say, like, let me just eat all the hot dogs and chili cheeseburgers I want and move up the heavyweight when just fighting mediocre competition, just knocking him out, rinse and repeat, eating his burger, knock some low tier competition out, and call it a day. Then I guess he got a call to the UFC, and he's all boosting his height, saying like 6'9", 6'4", when he really like 5'9", whatever the case may be, all that BS that he's been doing. And Fort Chase Sherman got dominated. Then I think for some people got dominated. And that's just been the story of him. He beat probably the easiest matchup for him stylistically. That's the only person he's beat, the easiest stylistic. A guy that's a grappler with poor offensive takedown ability, chinny, and almost zero striking. That's the only guy he beat since he's been in UFC. A guy that's tailor-made for him, and he even struggled with that. So I can't really lean to a guy like that, a guy that's struggling this much in the UFC. And probably really should drop down to middleweight or welterweight, but it's going to continue to stay at a weight class where he's still chunky, carrying a lot of extra fat. And it's not like he's the most skilled fighter. So he's undersized, chunky, and not the skilled, but he got some hands on him, he got some power. So that gives him opportunities to beat Negumereanu. So again, this is going to be a low confidence for the fact that Negumereanu is going to give him the opportunities to be in this fight. And then you give people opportunities, sometimes they capitalize on them. But I'm not going to predict him to capitalize on him. So I'm going to predict Negumereanu to get the better of Villanueva. I say it's a sloppy slugfest fight, but I just feel like the size and power and the youth from Negumereanu is going to overcome. And he's probably going to look if it does get hurt too much, he's probably going to look to take it to the ground and then dominate Villanueva on the ground and get that finish. Either way, I just see a sloppy fight that ends in a finish, but Negumereanu being bigger, landing heavy shots, and also having that other avenue to take it to the ground. And then people say, oh, Villanueva has this and that. But who has Villanueva really fought to say he has decent takedown defense? He don't. And then his submission, his grappling all is pretty decent. It's not like he's a guy that has trash grappling. He's solid because at one point he was a pretty solid fighter at a lower weight class and had, solid fleshed out skills, but nothing to write home about, all I'm saying. Not trash, but nothing to write home about. And again, Negumereanu will be bigger, younger, landing the heavier shots, and also the other avenue, I see him eventually at a slugfest, probably put him away mid part of that second round, whether it be on the ground or on the feet. I got Negumereanu via second round TKO. So in this fight, I got Negumereanu via second round TKO.